Well, you know, I thought that it would be pretty hot. So weather-wise, it would be hot and humid, and you know how you see it on TV, that it would be crowded and a little bit chaotic maybe as well.
I thought it would be really hot and very busy, but I also thought the streets would be incredibly fun and the people would be very nice.
I'm sure the culture is going to be pretty different, and I'm really excited for the food.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign above the entrance is switched off and we have reached our final conclusion.
Follow me, guys, follow me. My first impression coming out of the airport is that it was crowded, it was hot, and it was a whole new experience for me.
Leaving the airport and just feeling this heat wave coming towards me.
It was like, wow, are there a lot of people here?
Coming out of the airport, it was really warm. It was really, really hot. We were still wearing our traveling clothes and we were dying out there. And just driving with our host parents to our homes, we saw dogs all over the place. We saw poor people sleeping on the street. It was really a shocking experience.
It was absolutely chaotic, it was busy and ridiculously different.
It was really hot and humid. Otherwise, I don't know, a lot of people stare at you.
The smell was crazy. It was gross. Sorry, it was disgusting. But after a while, I got used to it. But yeah, that was shocking for me.
The first day in Mumbai, it was the crowd and all the cars honking that like were very intense for the first time seeing.
Very chaotic, like the traffic is crazy.
What are they doing? Film this.
Traffic. The cars, the honking, the warmth too, just overall, feeling very busy, very loud.
They just walk over the road without looking left or right, and they're alive, so.
Every book that's published in India must have a copy here. That's one thing. If you ever get a chance to go inside, you will see some lovely sculptures.
Are there a lot of traffic accidents?
Yeah, not so much. The drivers are good.
My host family was really nice. They were very warm and welcoming, and I could ask them anything.
I got along really, really well with them, and we just clicked from the first moment we met. And I have to say, I really love them.
My host mom was Francine. She was really nice and sweet, and I could also speak French with her, and it really made me feel like I was at home.
They were so welcoming and warm and nice, and from the first day already, we just got along brilliantly.
Marble.
My host was the president of the American Women's Club here in Mumbai, Miss Meenakshi Advani, and we stayed at her place at the Imperial Towers with her husband Vivek, and they were so hospitable. They did everything for us, from getting there and having our beds made to letting us wake up and have a breakfast already there on the table. Meenakshi was one of the main organizers, so everything was done for us. We knew exactly what we had to do. It was just fantastic. It was easy. I felt very spoiled, especially from what I was able to see from outside my window.
What shocked me the most was the difference between the poor and the rich.
I wasn't aware of how closely the higher class and lower classes could live next to each other.
There's a huge gap between rich people and poor people. And it's really sad to see that people have to live under highway bridges.
You're sitting in these nice buildings with slums around you.
We were staying in one of the biggest building in India, which was quite an experience. Also because you saw how big the difference was between rich and poor. We were staying in this big high-rise with a pool and a gym, and then we look outside a window and there's behind this big wall was a guy that's living in a shack and has nothing, and he has to look at our high-rise building all day.
You would drive through Mumbai and pass all the slums and poor areas, and then just a few minutes later you would see these skyscrapers, these huge buildings that are all under construction, and that was quite shocking.
First thing I saw was the airport, which is so fancy, and then we drove home from the airport and the road was really bumpy and not very well done.
I guess I expected that there would be less rich people. I think at school and stuff we're taught a lot about India being this place where a lot of poor people live, and there's really a lot of rich people too, but it's not very fair.
I think I was not expecting as much wealth at the same time. We know that it's a third world country, and I knew that there'd be a lot of poverty, but what shocked me was that poverty and wealth were both at the same spot.
My favorite activity was going to the center for kids with special needs, because they looked all so happy, and I was really glad to know that they have a home.
It was very educating and eye-opening to really help them, and it was really fun.
Could really work with them and make them smile, and that was just a great feeling.
My favorite moment was going to see the kids with special needs. I like dancing with them and making arts and crafts with them. It was, just really fun. And at first, I felt kind of sad for them, but to see the smiles on their face and stuff, it gave me reason to not feel sad, but to feel happy with them.
From the program, I think what I enjoyed most was the voice organization, when we just got to do some things with the children. They were really sweet.
Voice, the one charity. I really enjoyed it because the kids were really cute and we had a great time.
Voice was this charity, or this orphanage, which was in the Florida countryside, and it was really nice because we got to meet all of the kids. They were really cute, and we could spend time with them and learn how they're living there, because they were rescued from trafficking or abuse, and it was nice to see them play and smile and laugh, and just to watch them being so happy and happy to see us as well.
It was the one place where we really got to talk to them and get a real feeling of what their lives were like, which I enjoyed.
My favorite thing about the trip was visiting the Voice organization and playing with all the kids, and really getting to know each other, even if there was a language barrier.
Sing a song to the whole world. We've got all the time we need, so let's sing a song to the whole world. Can sing it out loud, we know it will get crazy.
We had a first-hand experience playing with the kids and seeing their happy faces, and that really feels good, and I mean it's the main reason why I came here.
This place is so peaceful and the girls are so sweet and happy, and I will visit them once a week.
Do you think this trip has changed your view on India and other parts of the world?
Oh yeah, it definitely has. So a lot of people think that the people here are super unhappy or something, but the average Indian person is happier than the average European, just because they accept what they have and just look at others that have less,
So bright it sparkles on the ground.
A part of me wants to touch it, and the other part.
Since I've been here for the last 2 years, my opinion has changed. I should say it was a charitable event. One of the many things we did, from playing with children or listening to their stories, learning about India as a culture, but it's become a lot more than that for me. And if I'm honest, it's about making new friends. It's about getting to know other internationals. It's about the shopping, the experience of bargaining, meeting women and their husbands and men that have lived here, lived other countries, can tell me their stories, tell me what they've done and point me in the right direction. Overall, it's life-changing. I'm studying human rights in university now, and really it just set a mark for what I want to do with my life.
If I had the opportunity, I would. And if anyone had the opportunity, I would say go for it.
If I had the opportunity, I would go to Voice again and see the little kids because their smiles made me so happy.
Oh, I definitely want to do it again. If I get the chance to do it again next year, I definitely would.
I totally would. I mean, I had lots of fun meeting new people, becoming friends with people. And yeah, I would definitely do it again.
I really enjoyed it, and I would love to learn more about either the same or other different countries as well.
It really opened my eyes to how many people need help, for how many different reasons. And I know it's not just that way here in India, and it was totally shocking to me because I just had never seen anything like this before.
What I liked most was meeting all these fantastic other people my age from all over the world. I think all of us enjoyed that.
This hasn't exactly changed my view on India, but it's sort of widened it.
I really liked what one of the founders of Urja, the shelter for women at the Mumbai train station, said. He said that they don't consider themselves as helping others as much as they say it helps them grow as people. And that really showed me how much this trip had done for me, and I was really inspired by that.
If I had to add anything, it's just to be the recommendation to do it. Just do it. Anyone that's seen this video, anyone that has the opportunity, go out, make a difference, make friends, learn something, and bring it back home.
I can't wait to come back on the Fawco trip.
So this is the essential gesture of this country, where very spontaneously the hands come together. Because when you meet a stranger, you are likely to judge through your head or your heart. And then both of them get into a tussle. So you don't want to judge the other person through your head and your heart. You don't want to split. You want to become one. So when you do this and pause, you allow the head and the heart to come together. So it's harmonizing, integrating between the head and the heart. You become one and you receive the guest in the now. You don't judge based on the past into the future, so you don't miss the now. So Namaste is a wonderful, simple gesture of accepting the unappointed, the unexpected guest who comes into your life anymore. So the next moment can bring anything. So you are ready for the next moment when you are willing to be in harmony. So the left and the right also balance, the head and the heart balance. So it's total integration. So use this whenever you feel confused or a little lost. Sit quietly like this with your eyes closed and you will see harmony happen.